Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I hope you're doing well, feeling good, and ready to learn a little bit more about my library and some of the creative things I add to it in my own skills. If you're a tarot reader, this maybe might inspire you to buy new decks or give you ideas for your channel, or if you're just curious about the process, I want to catch up. I've had a few people request this. They want to know what decks I use, what kind of library I have, and it's going to take me a lot to do it. I broke it down in chunks, and I'm going to hopefully get them all out before Thursday for you. Right now, we're just going to do a short one. This one is for when I'm connecting to deceased loved one readings. I do switch it up a lot, but for the most part, these are my go-to connect to a deceased loved one decks and some tools that I have for that. So without further ado, we will get right into it. Alright, let's talk about some tools that I have that I made with my own spiritual gifts. And oh my god, I thought that wasn't on. I've done that so many times. I'm like, is my clock moving up there? Anyway, these are tools that I've made. I have color-coded. This is a good tool and one you can get right now. When the back to school sales come, which should be right now and very soon, you can go to Walmart. This was $1. This is how I categorize my index cards that I make. I put a label on it. I use the pencil things. I zip them up, keep them safe. These are waterproof. This is the deck that's huge because it has a bunch of stickers on it. These are all cards, things I channel. I do fun ways of, catching the eye. Each one has a message that goes with the sticker, or sometimes it's just a cute sticker. Making it look pretty for the viewers, or you out there as the viewers. And again, you can go to anywhere like Dollar General, Walmart. You can get these back to school multiple colors. I keep light blue mostly as spiritual stuff or connecting to a deceased loved one. As you can see, I've made several different connect to loved one decks. I just know to grab blue. Cheap way of organizing your homemade cards. I also channel letters. There isn't very many because that takes a lot of energy. I actually should do more of those in the future since I do a lot more of these readings. But channeled messages are a big hit, especially when you're connecting to their loved ones, because when I'm channeling, I don't really, it's just like my arm moves. The thoughts I'm thinking, I'm just writing them. So sometimes in the reading, I'm getting it just like the viewer is, and the emotion comes in and it just gives you a better reading. I prefer channeled love letters. I also, it's my thing, fortune cookie tarot is these little square pieces of paper. I do them for love, life, yes and no answers, and I do it for messages from your deceased loved ones as well. I just channel thoughts, and I every once in a while when I get pulled to, I try to do it with different colors so it looks like confetti. And these boxes, as you can see, are $1. You can get them around like Valentine's Day at the dollar stores or Dollar General. Really cute little teeny boxes, and I just pick one. Like the rainbow to me is connect to deceased loved ones. They've crossed over, so I have a method to organization in my studio. Find what works for you, but those are quirky, cheap ways of organizing, and it looks pretty on the shelf. Alright, let's get into the actual decks. First of all, I recommend this for any and all mediums or tarot card readers. You can use this for any type of reading. It has great advice. It's called Postcards from Spirit. I got this on Amazon. The cards are really cool. You do get a short guidebook, but they look like literal postcards. They have cool designs on the back. The messages are very deep. Some are longer than others, some are shorter, but it has really good messages. I get a lot of repeat ones, but I'm finding that even I've been doing deceased loved one readings for a while, and I still come across ones that I haven't read. I like it. I think they have really deep messages, very healing messages. I like it for connecting to deceased loved ones. I really use it most for that, but you can use it for any reading. It's made by Colette Baron Reed. I have a couple of her decks. again called Postcards from Spirit, and you can get it on Amazon. Alright, so this is another tool I have. Actually, psychologists use this for children or adults. It's a cute way of getting a conversation started, but they're called Therapets. They're therapy cards. You can get a lot of different kinds of therapy cards on Amazon. I don't just use tarot cards, and don't feel like you have to be restricted to just tarot cards or oracle cards. You can use psychology cards because that's kind of what we're doing. We're healing people. We're mental shamans through spirit. So don't be afraid to dig into therapy cards. They're such a big tool, such a big asset. But anyway, this is cute. They have big, huge cards though. I don't know if you can get these smaller, but I would recommend it if you have small hands like me. But this kind of reminds me of, what was that game where you could have like dogs and cats? I can't remember, but it was a computer game I used to play in high school. It reminds me of that. Or like Gigapets. Remember, I'm old. But it has cute messages with animals. All kinds of animals. I always laugh at this because I have a dirty mind that looks like a fucking penis to me. I'm sorry. I'm 6 years old sometimes. But I like it. They're not like real animals. They're all drawn. But the messages are very sweet and soothing. And they're cute. They're called Therapets, mostly used in children counseling or teenage counseling. They're called therapy cards if you want to look on Amazon. Therapets, super cute, affordable, and a very good tool for connecting to spirit. This is, to me, spirit's way of helping their loved one with something that they need to heal within themselves. Okay. I have a lot of these cute little hand decks. You can find all of these on Amazon. I think these aren't considered tarot cards or oracle cards either. These are like gag gifts or little gifts that you give someone to put on their desk and they like read one every day. But I use them as channel cards. They have like a focus word and then they give you information. Like this one says, support. I surround myself with those who support my vision and share my values. So if I'm using this in a deceased loved one, this could be saying, okay, this spirit is supporting what you're doing, or this spirit is trying to tell you to reach out for support. I just find a way, it just connects to me when I'm connecting to a deceased loved one. But you can use these for life readings, love readings as well. They're super cute. They have cute little stars on the back. Again, all different kind of messages. They're a little bit tricky to shuffle because they're so little, but shuffling this way I find easy if you have little hands. You're going to probably see a few decks like this coming up. I think you've already seen them, but I think they're only like at the most $8 or $9. They're super cute, little teeny little decks. Technically not tarot card decks or oracle card decks either. They're just desk decks, and you can find a way to use anything that you can channel through. Alright, next we have Archangel Oracle cards. You can get this in a box. Again, I ordered these on Wish before I knew Wish was shitty. I don't know why I felt like shuffling that, but they're cute artwork. They have, this is what I called the bold or eye-catching message. Is in big print. If I need a little bit more, I'll read on. They have messages from the angels on the bottom here in quotes. But the pictures talk to me a lot. I like the artwork. The messages are really great. They talk about a lot of different things that aren't offered on other decks. And this helps me channel messages from the deceased loved one to their people on what they need in their life, what tools are going to help them heal or overcome the obstacles. Again, it's called the Archangel Oracle cards. And I would recommend the hardcover so that you can get that guidebook. Alright. But these are a cheaper option. I think I only paid like $5 or $6. And the hardcover is like anywhere between $15 and $30. Amazon, you can find that on as well. Next, I found this on Amazon. It's called Angel Prayers. Super cute. I really like the artwork as well. It comes with a nice guidebook. I usually don't read, look how mint this is. I usually don't read the guidebooks. I'm an intuitive reader, and there's been too many times where I read the guidebooks and it hindered my own process and how I communicated through their tools. So now I just rely on myself. But they're super shiny. They have a nice quality. It'll last a while. I like the artwork. It kind of like borders on comic book and fantasy. Again, they have the talking point, bold print, and then they give you more information and messages on the bottom to help with healing and giving nurturing messages. To me, this communicates best through deceased loved ones, but you can use these for any kind of reading. I'm just showing you a couple. Again, super good quality, affordable on Amazon. It's called Angel Prayers. Moving on. We're nearing the end. This one is called the Soul's Journey Lessons cards. Again, I think this is a therapy tool. This isn't considered a oracle card or a tarot card. This is a therapy card. It comes with a cute guidebook to help give you further instructions on which card means what, help further understand it deeper as per psychology. But I don't, like I said, read the guidebooks, but no offense to anyone who does. They don't have much for pictures, but I'm also intuitive with colors. I'll get into that in a later video. I'm going to teach you how to tap into your spiritual gifts. That's coming in August. I learned how to tap into colors and patterns and shapes. So I like that because I'm used to looking at pictures, but this reminds me of going back to my roots. And of course they have the big overall meaning of what's going on in bold, and then it gives you some affirmations to tell your viewers. Really cool artwork. Has a lot of good talking points, and I always channel strongly for deceased loved ones. I like the back too. Super cute. Again, shiny, good quality. It's going to last a while. This again is called the Soul's Journey Lessons cards, and you can get them on Amazon. Okay. 2 more for this category. Alright, so we have Talking to Heaven. I use these a lot. They're called mediumship cards. I guess they would be considered oracle cards, but it's made by the same person who makes this one, and it's technically a psychology tool. I can never talk after 10 o'clock. Anyway, I like the backs. They're super cute. Very connect to spiritual, gets you in the vibes. It also comes with a book that helps instruct you on how to communicate with the spirits. If you're not intuitive like me and you need the book, it's definitely there. Or maybe you just like to read it. But pictures give me a lot. They have nice messages as well. Talking points, as I call them. Really beautiful. And you can't really tell unless they're all together, but they have that gold, shiny. They're classy. Classy and a little sassy. So I like them. I use these pretty much almost every time, but I like to switch it up with the next deck, which is similar to this one. I definitely recommend these if you're a medium connecting to deceased loved ones. Again, Talking to Heaven, and you can find it on Amazon. Okay, so this one is just like this. They're called communication cards, Messages from Heaven. Very popular. I've seen other people use these when they're connecting to loved one readings, but you can also use these for life readings, for love readings. Again, very deep with the pictures, and I like the messages. Gets my connecting juices going, if you will. I like it. Also plays in a little bit of numerology on the bottom if you're into that as a reader. This is kind of like the box. But yeah, a lot of good channeling tools through the pictures. And like I said, the messages are good for the people trying to connect with their loved ones. Helps them get that out. Those are my go-tos for that category. Again, I play around and I move around, but for the most part, those are the decks I use and the tools I use for that. I hope you enjoyed this library glimpse at my library. Up next is we're gonna be talking about my spiritual gift stack and tools, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. And by Thursday, hopefully, if you're bored with these, you won't have to see them anymore. I just have a ginormous collection, and it's going to continue to grow over time, so I'd rather just get it all done now and do it slowly for all of your sanity and mine. All right, thank you so much. Please like this if you want to know more about this in the future. I can redo these down the road and let you know what decks held up. Hit the subscribe button if you're feeling generous. No pressure. Share this to anyone who might like it, who you know is a tarot reader and looking for some good decks. Thank you for your time. I love you all. Love and light. Bye.